Hey, what's up guys? I'm Caleb, also known as Neighborhood Bricks, here on YouTube and on Instagram, and today I'm going to show you a little tutorial on how to build these brick-built windows. Alright, now for the parts list. So going left to right, I'm going to go over the stuff that's kind of used for your window frame portion of this build. So we have 8 of the flag pieces, a 1x4 plate, a 2x4 tile, and 4 1x2 tiles. All of these are going to be in the color of your selected window frame. So I chose white for this window. As you can see on the other one, I chose black, so it can do that job. Then we have the bars, which are actually used to hold the flag pieces together and make it a little bit more sturdy. So I chose to use bars that are 4 long, and that's really so it can be a nice sturdy build. You could use 3s, but you miss out on an extra connection there on the back end. And then we have a little snubbed piece of flex tube. If you really need to use a bar, I'm not opposed. I think that flex tube is a little bit more expensive, and if you have bars lying around, you don't use them, why not snip it? So scissors will do that job. Lastly, on the far right, these are really just the pieces you're using for your actual windows for, just showing that glass. So we have 12 of the 1x2 plates in trans clear, and then 2 1x2 tiles also in trans clear. All right guys, so to start out with this build, I just want to grab my 2x4 tile and just simply place it down at the base of the window. Very simple. You can see it actually overhangs a little bit. I chose a jumper plate there. Just add a detail that you can add to your build. Next, I'm just going to add all of these, the plates and the corresponding 1x2 tiles together. It should be as high as a brick in total, and you're going to make a total of 6 of them, with 2 of them being entirely clear and 4 of them having that little bit of the window frame on the end. All right, so now you've completed all 6 of these portions of the build. Now we're going to start moving into the more intricate portion, which is the use of the flags and the bars. All right, so what I want you to notice is that 2 of these I left with a little gap there right in the middle, and that's actually so they can be slid over other flags. So this is how you're going to make that cross section, right, as seen on that window to the left. So like so. So this is the one that has the little snubbed bar in the middle. You're going to get each one of these vertical portions of the frame, and you're just going to slide them right over these other flags. Might take a little bit of battling just to get it over, but it's really a good thing just to have a nice snug fit with that, because you want this to be sturdy. You want it to fit into your window, and you're going to have to compress it at some point, so it's best to just get it out of the way. All right, so that is what it should look like right there. So you have the horizontal and the 2 vertical, and this is going to make up the center of your window. Next, I'm just going to drop that into the rest of the house assembly, if you would. And then we'll get into the window panes. All right, so for the window panes, I like to use these little 6 long rods. If you really need to use like a toothpick or something else, another piece, you could use it, but it's really just so you can actually push these parts of the window in and out just to get them in line. This is actually a friction fit window. It doesn't actually attach anywhere, but when you put the pieces in the middle, it will force itself to stay together. So we're going to grab 2 of the little window assemblies that we did, and we're just that have the border on it, let's say, and we'll put one on the far left, one on the far right, and then the ones that are just entirely clear, we put those in the middle. So that's the top row. Now I'm going to do that for the bottom row. All right, so as you can see, I am slowly inching it in with the help of this 6 long bar. There you go. So that's pretty in line for this part of the build. So next what we're going to do, we're going to grab our 1x4 and actually the rest of the house. I put this off to the side because it's not necessary for the window per se, but it's integral for the rest of the house. So yep, use of a little bit of tiles there, just add some texture, you know, giving it kind of like that brick stone look. Put that down on the top. Now you'll notice that there's a little gap here at the top, and that is just what these flags are for. So I prefer to do it on the back end. I'll just turn it around so it's easier. Just gonna slide that in the top, like so. And that is how you put together your window. All right, guys, so that's how you make the window, and I think it looks great, especially when compared to the typical Lego window. You know, you can fit more window panes into the same space, and it really just adds another detail to your build. You know, here we use the light trans-clear plates and tiles to create those windows, but you could also use the dark trans-clear. You could use other colors in this sense, and you know, it just adds, like I said, so much more detail to your builds, to your buildings, and it makes them a little less run of the line, just kind of, you know, generic. So I hope this was helpful for everybody. I really appreciate everybody watching. For everybody that enjoyed this tutorial, please like and subscribe. And please comment down below any other tutorials you'd like to see in the future, because I'd love to jump into some more of this stuff, teaching you guys, inspiring people, and just getting more people to build again. So thank you all so much for watching, and have a good day.